an unhappy bride, and a little white lie. It is time to fix some hearts that are hurting all over the city. That's right, he's back, my fellow doctor of love, the one and only Chesley McNeil.
Good to see you, Christine.
Great to see you too,
Yes,
Ches.
indeed. Yes, indeed.
Are you excited to dive right in?
Oh, yeah, let's get it. Let's get it.
Yes.
Let's get it, folks.
All right. Question number one, and we keep these questions anonymous unless you want us to shout it out to the world, but yeah, this one is anonymous. I need your help. I'm a newlywed of 5 months, but I may be thinking I shouldn't have gotten married. Uh-oh.
After 5 months?
About an hour before the ceremony, my husband asked to see me behind a closed door to confess he had cheated on me, but he promised to never do it again. Why? Oh my God. He also asked for the wedding to be a fresh start. Now, I went ahead with it because I didn't want to upset our guests. What should I do? Sincerely, Brenda, the bride.
So the guests matter more.
Yeah. What would you have done? Okay, first of all, I think you and I have a difference of opinion in actually confessing.
Now, yeah, I like the confession.
Because you say to confess all day long. I say if it happened once and you learned from it, not that I would do it or want it done to me, but this forever changed the trajectory of their relationship.
Well, I think to do it on the wedding day is tacky.
Yes.
Okay, that's just tacky. They try to do it before we actually walk down the aisle and say, I do. That's not right. Puts the pressure on you. Again, I can understand what she's thinking about the guest or whatever the case may be, but that's a very tough
Horrible
situation.
Time.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean,
that's tacky. That's really,
right.
I don't like that. I love the confession, but I just don't like his timing.
You really think if it was one time and you made this horrible mistake and you were like, what was I thinking? I had nerves. And again, I don't condone it at all. You really think that confessing is making you the person feel better?
See,
it's not going to make
I believe in people. I believe in people. So, I want to believe him. Right? Now, I'm not marrying him, but I want to believe him. And so I do think things happen. I think that people get into situations and they realize their mistakes and they want to do better. Right?
Yes.
Now, she doesn't have to marry him for them to be better, but I mean, she could have pumped the brakes and said, okay, let's wait a little while. Clearly, you didn't want this,
right?
Thinking like that, right? But that day, that's just bad. If I was her, I would have backed out of that thing.
Right. But now that she's in it, what do you think?
Ooh, it's been 5 months. How has it been? Right? She stuck it out. She decided to take a leap of faith. Right. And now I'm with him. You know, what's making her have these second thoughts? Right. So,
and is it because she is so caught up in that moment of unforgiveness and not being able to forget? And you can never forget, really. But if you're in it, you've got to give it a chance. And you're right. What is he showing her? Right. If he's showing her, nothing but, goodness and commitment, whatever, then she's got to get over it because she already did it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, red alert. What was that?
Money lost. And maybe that played in her mind. We'll say that her heirs was a money loss for the wedding. Maybe that played in her mind, but I mean, no.
She's already made that. We can't look back. She's already married.
She's already made the commitment.
She already made the commitment. So now you either need to.
You stick it out.
You stick it out, and you give him a chance, and you know.
He's confessed. He didn't hide it or whatever the case may be. His timing was just tacky. But other than that,
not good.
Give him a shot. Give him a shot.
Well, you're in it, so you've got to give it a shot, and you've got to find ways to forgive. Mandy?
I don't think the crowd's forgiving. I don't think they're forgiving.
Mandy said, director Mandy said she would have said, okay, and at the altar she would have been like this, lying, blah, 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 and humiliated him. That's what she would have done. And I know some of you out there might agree. All right, question number 2. My dearest love doctors. I added that part. Am I overreacting? My boyfriend, who isn't really my boyfriend, may have ruined my trust already. We're currently long distance. I asked him if we could do activities that would bring us together more. That's cute. He agreed, so we both bought a box of gourmet cookies to try.
What?
We would get on the phone, review them together. Long story short, he lied to me about having some of the cookies.
What?
He bought a smaller box because he said he didn't like some of the flavors. He didn't want to upset me. Should I be mad at this little white lie? Sincerely, Cookie Catherine, I'm going to say, in the many, many years that I have been part of this duo of love doctors, this is probably the best question we've got, meaning, what are you doing sweating this? What is wrong with you? Cookie, you're really writing in about cookies, sweetie? This is the best thing that this doctor has seen. I know you think of it as a lie, but he was just trying to make you happy, and I wouldn't sweat this.
I'm right off the top. My boyfriend who really isn't my boyfriend.
Oh, yeah.
What? What do you mean he's not really your boy? And then you're sweating over a man that's not really your boyfriend, but not really
Yeah,
your boyfriend?
by the way, he agreed to do a cookie tasting over the phone.
What?
Do you know how nice that is?
What? No,
One more
no,
time.
no.
One more time.
What? Every now and again, we get a question like that. It just makes us go,
This,
what?
just like the traffic judge, y'all know I went to court last week because I forgot to have my license with me. Just like person after person, it was like all these bad crimes. She gets to me and I didn't have my license. It was the best thing she'd seen all day. That is the best question I've seen all day, meaning you're sweating it.
Wow.
And don't. All right, guys.
Question mark.
Yes. Don't forget, send us a question and we would be so happy to answer it anonymously. Okay,
What?
love is it.